What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be going over a Town Hall 13 attack strategy for all you Town Hall 13s out there. And that is the hybrid attack strategy, extremely powerful strategy. And we're going to go through a few replays on how to do it. You can use a Yeti blimp, you can use a Queen charge. Pretty much how you want to use the strategy is up to you. And most replays are going to have the Yeti blimp attack, because when I use the attack strategy, I like to find a way to use the Yeti blimp to get rid of the Town Hall, enemy CC, and all that good stuff. So that way it makes it easier for me to get through the base. Let's go ahead and jump into the first replay here, and when we get there, we're gonna go over the army composition and all that good stuff. Alright guys, first example we got here, you can see the army composition on the bottom. That is the base composition. You can change it however you want. You can, change the spells, you can bring more hog riders or miners, or bring a P.E.K.K.A. or a baby dragon, totally up to you guys. But we have 2 archers, 4 loons, 3 wizards, 4 healers, 18 miners, a minion, 16 hogs, the battle blimp along with the 2 yetis and the Valkyrie inside. Then we have our heroes, 2 heals, 2 rages, 2 freezes, a poison, and then a rage in the CC. We're going to go ahead and play it here. So what you normally want to do is try to find a way to blimp the Town Hall and take it down. On this replay, we're going to start it off with a Queen walk / charge. All I'm doing is when I noticed this base, this was actually the ESL like practice friendly war stuff. This base, I noticed that the clan castle, the clan castle was a little far away from the Town Hall. It would have been tough to pull out the CC with the battle blimp, but it is kind of exposed on that top side there. So if I can just remove all the defenses around the area, I could drop like a hog or 2 and pull out the the CC and take care of them that way. Usually what happens is I drop the blimp in order to pull out the CC in the Town Hall. It's great for when the CC is close to the Town Hall to protect it, because that way it's an easy pull. You can get the CC away from the base, and as we go through more replays, I'll show you what I mean. But anyway, the CC comes out there from the Lord Hog. It's 3 ice golems, which is like the standard nowadays. So 3 ice golems slowly making their way towards the queen, and she's just queen walking around the base. She's going to take care of the enemy CT, get them out the way, and that way here come the miners, here comes Grand Warden, World Champion, and the hogs are going to follow this path throughout the base and take down the remainder of the base. A blimp came in and took down the Town Hall there. I mean, it was pretty easy. They didn't really need any assistance except for a rage spell, and now the hogs and the miners along with the World Champion and the Grand Warden are surging through the base. And I like to save at least 1 or 2 rages for the hogs and the miners. It just helps them get through the base faster, rips through the defenses, especially if the core is like this. You see you got the scatter shots there, you got 2 expos, multi-inferno towers blaring down on them. So I like to use the rage in order to get them quicker through. Scatter shots definitely, and then inferno towers and all that good stuff. But look how many hogs and miners are left on that right side. Meeting up with the queen now, and the healers are going to switch over to the miners and the hogs, so they're going to keep following them along and healing them up as they make their way around the base. I'm out of spells here, and the eagle is still firing. The world champion is going to lock on and take down the eagle, and all we have left on this base is really a backside inferno tower and a couple of smaller defenses like arch towers and cannons, which won't be much of a problem for the remaining troops here. But it is an extremely powerful strategy. And the number one thing I like to focus on with this strategy is, how close is the CC to either the Town Hall, or how easily lureable is it? Because if it's an easy lure, like you can place, like a hog or something, or a wall breaker, and you can get the CC out, and then you can find a way to path your troops throughout the base. So after you clear outside with the queen walk, and then you got the king on the other side clearing out, whatever side you're trying to, narrow down, so that way the hogs and the miners stay together throughout the base, at least for the majority of the raid. You don't want them to split up too much, because as soon as they split up, that's when the attack becomes weaker. When the miners and the hogs are together and they can push through the base together, the miners clear out everything that they come in contact with, and the hogs continuously attack the defenses. But there you go, guys. First replay down. Let's go ahead and jump to the second one for this hog miner attack. Alright, next example we got here, and this is more of a traditional, how I like to use the Yeti blimp. As you can see, I've placed a Coco Loon down along with the blimp, and he charges straight into the Town Hall. It does damage to everything around it when it goes down, and the Yetis come out and absolutely destroy the Town Hall. Here comes the CC, because the clan castle was close enough to the Town Hall to when the Yeti drops, or when the blimp drops and the Yetis come out, it's an easy pull. So as you can see, I'm pulling them away from the base now, and I'm setting up the pathing for the miners. So the miners, I want them to come down this 12 o'clock corner, down the base this way, and then towards the Eagle Artillery. That's why the king's over there clearing out that side, so that way the miners don't bounce out of the base. And I popped my ability really early here because I knew the king was going to get locked onto the Royal Champion. I was kind of hoping he would go fast enough to like get away from her, but he ended up going towards the Royal Champion and ended up dying on me here. But I think the pathing was good enough here. This is actually the actual ESL tournament that I was in, and used this strategy. It worked pretty well against this base. Here comes the miners, and now I'm going to place the hogs on this cannon right here, and have the hogs and the miners surge into the base together. So you see there, here comes the hogs along with the queen walk on the same side. I mean, I don't have 5 healers in this one, just 4, as the queen, her job was to just pull out the enemy CC and get them away from the base and take them down, and then of course provide any extra value that she can along her path. And then as you can see there, here comes the rage to push the hogs and the miner to the base. Grand Warden ability, and they're absolutely tearing through the base. That's why I like to save the rages for the hogs and the miners, because they absolutely tear through the base if you place those rages on top of them. Some people that like to queen charge with it will use of course the rages for, you know, the queen charge, but I try to make it a queen walk hybrid attack because I think the rages on top of the hogs and miners absolutely do tons of damage. And as you can see here, that last like bit of defenses on the bottom side are going down, and then it's only going to be that, you know, single Inferno Tower and those couple of defenses left over. It's a straight overkill, absolutely destroyed. And this last part right here, you can see my queen getting locked onto the single Inferno Tower, and during the attack she almost died. Look at this, she literally had 0 health. I don't know how she survived, to be honest. If she went down, it wouldn't have mattered. I still would have got the 3-star, but it was crazy when I was attacking. I did it on stream. Oh my god, my queen survived! Holy crap! She has like 1 health. I wish I could show. If we win this, I'm showing you guys this. This was crazy. And I thought she was gonna die. She got roasted, and she got saved in the nick of time. Saved by the world champion, I guess. But there you go, guys. Second replay, easy 3-star. And again, I mean, pathing is the key to the strategy. As soon as you pull out the CC and you have your queen setting up one part of the path, so she's setting up one part of the path and she's taking out the CC, you use your king or P.E.K.K.A. or Baby Dragon to set up the other side, and then you send your hogs and miners through the base. Alright guys, third replay here, and before I play it, this is a little bit different. So instead of Yeti blimping the Town Hall, there is a sweeper point towards the Town Hall, but that's not the reason why I'm not doing it. It's because this compartment over here to the right has a scatter shot, an Inferno Tower, a bomb tower, and has the ability to get the CC. The CC is so far away from the Town Hall that if I Yeti blimped the Town Hall, I would not get the CC. Now I could have queen walked my queen towards this Wizard's Tower or mortar or something and pulled out the CC that way. I'm gonna go ahead and play it here. It was just so much easier to send my blimp from this right side here and then have him explode in this little compartment. All the Yetis can destroy all the defenses in there, and then here comes the enemy CC. So on this one, I'm not attacking the Town Hall directly, so I want to make sure that my hogs and miners at least path through the Town Hall, because if you don't, then you risk not getting the 3-star, and you might even end up, you know, with the 1-star. So I at least wanted to secure a 2-star. This was the ESL tournament. I believe this was the second round, and I was coming in with the hog miner attack again. And I was thinking, okay, let me take down this compartment. I didn't end up getting the scatter shot, but I got the Inferno Tower, the bomb tower, and the air defense. The queen can easily finish up the CC that's attacking her right now. And then I have my king on the left side, just clearing out that entire left side. So when I place the miners and the hogs and Grand Warden and World Champion, they have a straight path. They don't bounce out to the outside the base, and they push through the base. Grand Warden ability gets popped, Rage is coming down. And I got a little scared here because a lot of the miners got stuck on skeletons, and I didn't see that they didn't go with the hog riders, but they come back, they take down the Town Hall, and they continue to push on with the base. It gets a little scary when they split because, again, I placed a heal down on accident. That was supposed to be a free spell that came down. That's why I came down after, but I was, I was a little nervous. So I placed the heal down first. Anyway, but another easy wipe here. I think all my hogs went down on this one, and I just have miners left over, but with the hog miner attack strategy is really powerful right now, and the Yeti blimp bomb is extremely powerful right now as well because nobody is defending against it. Yes, they might have a sweeper towards the Town Hall, but if you got some good value there and if the CC is in range, then the Yeti blimp bomb is a great choice because you can get the CC, you can pull them away from the base, and you can take them down. And then you can set up your pathing for however you want to take the base down. The Town Hall will already be down, so you can path through Inferno Towers, you can path through the Eagle. It's totally up to you, whatever makes sense for you guys. I like to queen walk one side of the path and then use my king or P.E.K.K.A. or Baby Dragon to form the other side of the path. I'm going to have one more replay play for you guys, but that's the basics on how to do the hog miner attack. Alright, last replay I'm going to go over here, and for this composition I'm using a jump spell, so I'm going to be using a queen charge this time instead of the blimp bomb along with the queen walk. I got 5 healers in this one, I got a jump spell, and the Yeti blimp bomb just wouldn't have been as effective because the Town Hall is kind of by itself. Of course I could have got the surrounding defenses potentially, but there's no towers there, no scatter shots, there's not really anything worth really blimping, so I'm just going to queen charge it, take down everything around it, take down the Town Hall, and continue pushing towards that CC because the CC is right next to the town hall. King's coming down, queen's coming down, and they're performing the path. They're doing what they got to do in order to create the path in order for my queen to jump in and take down the town hall, pull out the CC, and take down this base. I got a siege barracks with this one. I switched from the battle blimp over to the siege barracks, and I'm going to use the siege barracks to set up the other side of the funnel. So the funnel with the king, I used him to set up, he got a lot of value. I used him to set up the funnel for the queen charge. So the queen charge stays, you know, on her path into the middle of the base, in towards the town hall, and that's exactly where I want her to go. Sweepers are not pointing towards the town hall, so this, you know, the healers are safe here. They're not being pushed back or anything like that. Rage comes down, and the town hall is going to go down easily. Here comes the siege barracks, because I think it took about a minute for me to do that queen charge, so always be wary of time when you're doing this attack strategy. So siege barracks comes down on the right side, and the P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards are coming out to form that funnel. And I was waiting here for a little bit because I wanted to get the CC. Here comes the CC. And I also wanted the P.E.K.K.A.s and the wizards to take down that world champion to finish the funnel on that side, because there's still so many buildings over there that even though if I place here they come the miners and the hogs, I don't want them bouncing out to that side. So the hogs are coming down, world champions on that side as well, to keep the hogs on the middle as well. And world champions pushing in. Here comes that rage spell to push them through the base. Freeze on top of the queen, scatter shot, and the infernal tower, and then a heal on top of the hogs and the miners that are pushing through. And the CC went down to my queen. She took him down pretty easily, and she's continuing to push towards the base. Last freeze on top of that scatter shot and infernal tower, and it's already looking pretty wrecked, guys. As soon as the scatter shots and the infernal towers go down, it's pretty much a wrap. There's so much left. Queen still has her ability, and that's going to be another triple with the hog miner attack strategy. So you don't always have to use the blimp bomb. You could use a queen charge with a jump, queen charge with wall breakers, whatever is suitable to you. You can use it how you like it. I was actually using this composition to push. I was actually practicing how to push with this strategy, and we were doing a friendly war, so I decided to give it a shot against a base that I thought I could use the hog miner on. So I could see that path on the right side pretty easily, as long as I could take down the town hall and then take down the right side of the right path, so all the trash buildings on the outside. I could send my hogs and the miners through the middle and potentially get the 3-star, and that's exactly what happened. Hog miner attack strategy is extremely powerful. The blimp bomb is incredibly strong as well. Nobody is really building against it except for a base that I created at Town Hall 13, and I'm waiting to reveal it. I'm not going to reveal it just yet. It has not been 3-star just yet, but once I get it a little bit more testing and stuff like that, I'll put it up for you guys. And nobody's been able to 3-star with the Yetis or the hog miner attack. You can't blimp bomb it because I have the sweeper right to the town hall, and the CC is out of range. So that's the key thing that I want when I'm using the blimp bomb. So that's the thing I'm trying to prevent with the base that I built. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Again, if you're going to use the Yeti blimp bomb, make sure the CC is in range of the town hall. So when it comes down, it pulls out the CC. You can get them out to, you know, wherever you're trying to pull them to, kill them with your queen, and then form the path, get your hogs and miners into the base, and then try to save a rage if you can. You don't have to, but try to save a rage for them. It's a big boost for them in the middle. The hogs and miners do tons of damage. But that's all I have for you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. But other than that, guys, that's all I have, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.
So long and free.